Okay. We are the dang thing. There we go. There we go. It's day 5. Day 5. Welcome in, everybody. Day 5 of Endwalker. First time playing through. I have not looked at any kind of spoilery material. I have watched other people's streams, but I wasn't quite paying attention the way I am paying attention to, obviously, myself playing the game. So this is a first time playthrough, live react to Final Fantasy XIV. If this is your first time coming in the stream, welcome, hello, I appreciate you being here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, and I hope tonight goes smoothly. If you're returning, welcome back. I heart you. Little heart. And of course, a horse is a horse, of course. If you're coming back in on YouTube, welcome back. And if this is your first time tuning in and this is your first time finding me out there in the ether of the internet, and you're wondering what else is going on, feel free to check out the rest of the VODs. I trim them down and put them up here on the YouTubes. And yeah, obviously the VODs are also available through highlights. So yeah, chaos unfolding. Let's do the dang thing. Orderbot, are you there, Orderbot? Did I turn Orderbot back on? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. Switch to game mode. Oh yeah, we got Orderbot. Orderbot's here to stay, y'all. Orderbot's here to stay. Do it, Orderbot, do it. Entertain them while I open up my glass of wine here. And by glass, I mean bottle. But yes, welcome in. We got through the Tower of Zot. We've been running around, collecting forces. We're now in the depths. Oh, I knew I forgot to do something. Oh, geez, we're gonna watch Bailey dig into my couch back there. What are you doing? Oh, okay, cool. You're comfortable. That's cool. Cool. I'm so glad you're comfortable, Bailey. So glad you're comfortable. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go. Bam! That's right. I'm back. All right. Okay. That's enough dancing, Orderbot. Take a break. Zooming on out. Cool. Like you. Internet's solid. The internet is literally perfect right now. I have perfect internet. Perfect internet. It's ridiculous. We're in the depths of enemy territory. We just fought our way through. We are a Reaper, one of the new classes of Endwalker. Love to see it. We've only done one dungeon so far. And I believe, if I remember correctly, we do dungeons at 81, 83. We'll probably do another dungeon. I think I don't want to say like every other level, every odd level, but I almost want to say it's just about every odd level, and then we're free and clear. A lot of praise for the Endwalker story. I have seen some people give less praise, and some might even go as far as to say that it's not good at all. So yeah. Oh no! Let's continue. We're at the 82. How the mighty are fallen. Are fallen? Yeah, I guess that's the thing. As you can tell. They're like, we gots to find someplace warmer. We gots to. Yeah, it's
got to be
cool.
the best part I've ever seen.
Don't tell me what to
So
do.
it would seem.
Listen, you're the best pirate I've ever seen, Pinsel. I just want you to be refreshed. You don't want scabies now, do you? Go get some vitamin C. That's an oil rig. That's kind of neat. My boy Alphanod with his big old things. Why do I not? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm like, I hear the game, but I don't see the game going in the background. I don't see it responding. I'm so dumb. Let's get the sound back on so you guys can hear it. Sorry about that. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, but Chem Dragonhead, it's funny. It's funny that they talk about how cold this region is. We're in Ilsabard, Garlemald. You know, they're like, this place is bloody frickin' cold. But like, you know, Camp Dragonborn, that's pretty cold place too. It's icy. It's ice baby cold. A warming tincture. You think it's like menthol? I guess menthol would be cooling. Basically, so these are the locals. And everything in Garlemald, they don't have magic. They don't have any magic. They don't have the ability to control, manipulate, and you know, use ether the way that the rest of the world can. And so they use cerulean, which I guess is I don't know. They never really I guess it's kind of just like oil or like a gas. It's some kind of natural occurring element in the world that I guess is an ether. So they used all this magitech, which is, you know, basically machines that, you know, they got like the Iron Man stuff, you know, like they got these machines that are powered by this cerulean and I guess this outpost, they're not getting all the gas they need. Ooh, I like this. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. I like it. Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All these refugees, they hungry. Hungry and cold. This is really neat, though. I think if I was to get a house, which I'm looking to buy a house in real life. I have a house in game. I have completed housing Savage. So that's the cerulean plant feeding in the cerulean over here. That looks like a little great. Oh, that's probably what we're listening to music-wise. What do you want? People are so rude sometimes. Like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just here doing a quest, man. Like, you ordered the pizza. I got the pizza. Here you go. Yeah, let me warm your cockles. So that looks like it's a cerulean battery. Ooh, they got the fancy radio. It's weird that he's like flexing his radio on us right now. He's like, you wouldn't see one of these where you're from. And this is like the high quality brand radio. This ain't no Walmart brand. This is the Target brand radio. I wonder if we're gonna get this song available to play. It's a bop. It's like Russian emo. It has that Russian. I live in a cold weather feel, but it's also emo. Emperor Varus. Emperor Varus, I believe, was stabbed in the face. All right. I do like the sun. The song reminds me of. It kind of has an Amarot feel to it. All right, so we gave those peeps the warming tincture. There's Lysenia. Trying to think what would be in a warming tincture. You think they got some jalapenos in there? The Magna Glacis. What are these, like ois? Uh-oh. Bitch, acting like I don't hear that? I don't understand why everybody's out here. Here we go. Go kill some rats. Giant, frozen, angry rats. So the people in this cave want our food. If we give them lots of food, they'll give us fuel, but we don't got food to give them fuel, so she's got to send me to go kick their butts, I guess. It's an odd response. Out of the 2 responses given, I guess that's the best one. Here to make friends. This mastermind here. I'm trying to do my job. Let's pop these bottles on a motorcycle. All right. Here. You asked a question? Did I miss it? Why I know Bun Bun? Listen. Listen, Linda. I'm actually, it's funny you may bring that up, because every day I get closer and closer to Bun Bun. Basically, like, I have the Fantasia, and I want to build my Bun Bun. I want to build my Bun Bun, alright? I do. I want to do it. But there's only one hairstyle I like on the male Vieira. And that is Snow's hair. And I have Snow's hair on my main. But I can't, like, build my bun, like, without doing it on my main. Like, it's so dumb that it's $15 for that outfit. Who goes thou? How'd you find us? Burly trapper man. Doing burly trapper things. I see y'all back there. Get back to work. Man, like the male Vieira with the snow hat, it has like the thing on the bob. That's the technical term. I think is bandana actually is the technical term, but like the snow haircut looks the best in my opinion. I gotta turn the music down. It's just too loud. It's too loud now. Oh, that's go to 60%. There we go. So those stuck-up arseholes. Oh yeah, I'm negotiating all right. It's kind of funny though. They sent this. I'm not a small guy. I'm not a small oorah, but these are some big these are big mama jammas. Oh. Oh, okay. Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate your support. Well, how about this? Katie, once I'm done with Endwalker MSQ, I will switch to Bun Boy. What do you think? What do you think? I'll switch to the Bun Boy after Endwalker MSQ. I just feel weird switching mid-Q. Where are you? I need some fuel now. Can you go beat up all those men? I think it would be cool now to fight those guys. They got all the ceruleum, and we got none. Hashtag give us ceruleum. Oh, yeah. Trust us, we know. He's all like, whoa, 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 whoa. You guys are from across the pond now, and you're here to help the rebels, me, and all these other people take down the Empire that nobody likes anymore? Gosh darn it. So, bitch, I'm in. I'm live tweeting right now.
Subscriber.
Ooh, thank you very much, Britt. I appreciate that sub. I don't know if it made the sound or not, because apparently I can't hear anything. I had to restart my computer, and now my sound stuff is kind of not out of sync, but I don't know if it's working. Did it like play loud music for you? Oh, hello there, Sleepy Jesus. Hola, Jesus. Let's see.
Oh my God! Subscribe.
There we go. There we go. Thank you very much, Britt. 8 months, almost 9 months. Almost got that Twitch baby. I don't know, a lot of people Twitch baby child support these days. Still on level 82. Once we hit 83, we should be hitting a dungeon. I've commented on this before, and if anybody in chat plays Final Fantasy XIV, feel free to disagree, agree. Those hair puberds at the Victor spoils and shit. Oh, sorry. I love Final Fantasy XIV. Obviously. I play it a lot. Not so much this expansion. I'm going real slow through the MSQ, and once the MSQ is done, then I'm gonna, like, go balls to the wall. So... But... I just don't like how everything is so story-locked. Like, at first I didn't mind it, but it's a little much. It's a little much sometimes. Oh my God. Cut, man. Cut, man. Cut, man. Cutting it. Welcome in. Oh my God. So many cuts. So many cuts. Hello. Thank you very much for that raid. The host, the raid. You the man, you the myth. I tell you what, I realized today that I will probably never be in any, and this isn't like a call to action, guys. Calm down. I'm not crying here, not whining. Oh, I've been crying. But oh, look at this cool fire. Do we get this fire? This would be a badass housing item. I don't want the fucking bowl of soup though. I mean, I like soup, but get this soup out of here. Give me a blue fire. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll never be in anybody's top 5 streamers or top 10 streamers because I don't stream a lot. Flip it. Oh, he's going for the combo. Do it. Do it. You won't. You won't. Cause I just don't stream enough. But I'm pretty confident. Oh my God, Batman, why? I'm hanging upside down by a thread here. Batman's beating me up. I'm not having a good day. But come man, you killing it these days. You killing it. I love your streams. I love the chill attitude. The rating. Guys, seriously, if you guys don't watch Cutman, give Cutman a follow, a subscription, a like, all those jazzes. Oh, I thought you were gonna cut my head off for sure. But I would not be surprised if Cutman this year, 2022, ends up in my top 5 watch streams. He's knowledgeable of the game, he's good at the game, and he's just an all-around good guy. So as I was saying, before Maggie interrupted me with her, yo, how's it going? Welcome in, Maggie. We're doing some Final Fantasy XIV MSQ. You're never interrupting me. I heart you. We're explaining right now, Maggie, how this isn't right. It's too quiet, according to Alize. But what I'm saying is that the only problem I have with Final Fantasy XIV is that everything's just so rigid until you finish the MSQ. And I've actually had recent conversations about this in like Discords and stuff. But like, some people kind of admit I'm like hitting the Z button. If you guys see me just randomly do this, it's because I've been playing a lot of Majora's Mask, and you got a Z target to like change your view. So as I was saying, I just like sometimes. In it. Dang it. I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with this. I just like sometimes the story lock stuff. Like I just want to like play the game, do the stuff, do a dungeon. Like, oh hey, what are you guys doing back here? Like everything's so tied to the story. You have to do the story to do dungeons and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I just wish there was like other stuff to the side. Like, here's your MSQ and there's dungeons and stuff, and have fun with those dungeons, and they're important. I wish there was like other optional dungeons that you can do, like, or challenges or something over here. You know what I mean? Well, this guy's angry. This music is a bop. Maggie, how you been? I haven't caught any of your streams recently. And I feel bad about that. You guys don't know Maggie HD. She should be saying, instead of it's Maggie HD, it's the Maggie 4K. All day. But I know you're moving. Hope your move goes well. Bebe's doing good. Everybody had COVID but me. I'm immune to it, apparently. Everybody's like, COVID. COVID bullets. I'm like, not today. But I did get a cold. I've been spitting up some mucus. These rebels here don't trust us. We were looking to set them free. How can you not trust Alpha Node? Maybe Alizé I wouldn't trust. Alpha Node, come on now.
Ha
Oh, Sensei. Can't trust these hoes. Everybody knows. Welcome in. The man. The myth. The Sensei. The Twitter sage. The sage of tweets. I'm telling you, people are gonna say I'm exaggerating, but I'm telling you, Milkshake, as I know him, you call him Sensei. Sage, there's times that Sensei will tweet something. He'll be like, that's it. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm buckling down. And I'll read that tweet and I'm thinking, shit, he's buckling down? Fuck, I gotta buckle down too then. I know he's probably not trying to inspire me, but there's literally times, like, you ever just like read something and you know it's not about you, but you're like, yeah, he right. I should do that too. You know, like, you never just like seen something like, yeah, that ain't about me, but he right. You're right. I gotta buckle down too. He working hard. He's like, I'm gonna work hard. He's like, you guys don't even know. You don't even know. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know, but I should know. I'm gonna work hard too. You're inspirational. Yeah, we got a lot of snow here. This is like extra snowy. And we about to have snow up here where I'm at, northeast there, Maggie. In the northeast, we're about to hit by this snow. Snow for show. Brett coming in here. Crystal will send me a message about what she's doing. And I'm like, fuck. I need to stop playing this. I need to stop playing this game. I need to stop playing Power Washer Simulator and, oh, that... I'm fucking dumb. I am dumb. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing, and I just drove past my, No, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. The problem that I have, Britt, and I've discussed this before. Oh, I gotta kill these guys. They're my hunt. Oh, I'm gonna kill this hunt guy real quick. We got some action while I talk. But for me, it's like I have like waves of motivation at times. Not saying I can't get motivated, you know, like I can like trick myself into motivating myself. It's something that I've had to like learn how to do, coping with ADHD and all the issues that come with that. So but sometimes I like successfully trick myself into motivation. Or we'll just say I motivate myself. And I will be stuck. Like, there you are. There you are. Like, it's like, I'll be so motivated that, like, I'll hyper-focus. And the next thing I know, like, hours goes by. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Oh, get out of here, you wait, what am I looking for? Search for hints of what's-her-face. Okay. Brett's the same way, and sadly, I got a wave last night after stream at like 1:30 a.m. Had to make yourself go to bed. That game you were playing, observation shift, you're on observation or whatever. That was an interesting game to say the least. I didn't get to chat much. Rainer was acting a fool last night. I loved it. Oh, he's angry right now. He is pretty angry right now. But Rainer was I could not stand still until I had to keep moving with Rainer in my arms. Okay, the empty bottle smells faintly of alcohol. Dibs. Oh, unlikely to have a connection. Yeah, like, there was just, I don't know, like, I think he was hungry. I don't, like, eventually I was like, all right, it's time to eat, you know, and I fed him, and he passed out for, like, the rest of the night, but, like, he just did not, like, the second I'd sit down, he'd freak out. He'd be like, get up, move. And I'm like, okay. Southwest. Southeast? Well, this is southeast, but okay. That's not good. Oh yeah, she fucked up. She fucked up. check out that merch. I'm rocking all the merch tonight. Maggie says she has a motivation problem. I did a workout today, so that was good. I need to keep that up. Me too. Me too. COVID and colds and flus and all that, that really fucked me up at the beginning of the year. Oh, damn, they both dead? Cure them hoes! Why are they running like that? Like, what is going on?
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No.
Dang.
Why wouldn't they?
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty
Safer
upset.
to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
See, you gotta realize that. You gotta realize that. These people don't have any magic. They can't manipulate ether or anything. Literally their whole lives, they have been told that witches, mages, people using magic are bad mama jammas. So I get it. I get it. They're like,
We
fuck
can't
this,
leave
we're
them
out.
like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
What, Alizette? You just gonna pretend
Maybe
you didn't
we
find
don't
them?
belong here, but neither did they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
They look so colorful, and my guy looks so freaking emo. This doesn't help that I'm a Reaper with the whole thing going on there, but yeah, don't bring him back. They'll be like, you killed him!
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders.
Wait, trespasses?
But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Now, their empire runs on Cerulean, and I've always just, Shut up, never come here. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. We going 83? Still 82. Okay. Alright then. Okay. I would really like to get to 83 now. Oh, no, they did bring them all the way back. Yeah, we came all the way back to the zone. Though, actually, you know what I should be riding? I should be riding this bad boy right here. The Fire Dog. She doesn't look very warm. Doesn't look very warm. Hold on, we gotta stay warm. We gotta stay warm. Let's see. What would be a nice warm mount? I like this mount a lot. I've always loved this mount. I think it's like the coolest Beast Tribe mount, but I don't know if that would be warm. Oh, bombs floating there? course, obviously, the warmest mount would be like this fire horse, right? We got firebird. We got firebirds. We'll do fire. We'll do fire. Oh yeah. Staying warm with the fire horse. That was pretty sad. I'm not gonna say I'm not emotionally involved in video games, but like I know a lot of people are like, Endwalker, it'll make you cry. And I'm sure there was like other people that were like really emotionally moved by that scene with Lucia, with her sister. And I'm not saying it didn't move me, but I don't know. I just know this is a video game that was emotional, but I don't know, man. I wonder if that's like, I wonder if people cared. I wonder if a lot of people cared about that, or if people were just kind of like, eh. Like, I wonder if that's one of the moments
Thank you for
people
your
talk
report.
about.
We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
Be right back. Be right back.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Popularis, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's Third Legion clashed with the First, who
don't
remained
worry, I
loyal
was
to
listening.
Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad.
Unless they're Asians.
Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
I mean, he was possessed by a demon, by the way.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious
Every time they
circumstances.
mention Titus, I think
one
of
after
Anima.
another, suddenly
know
and
Anima's in this.
suspiciously.
Again,
shit.
Elidibus. Like as not, he had a
forgot,
hand in it. No evidence
forgot,
was
hold on.
found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response,
This is
the
some
First Legion
Scooby-Doo
claims
shit.
the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
Brutus. I love how they choose Brutus.
So Fandaniel,
tu,
in the guise of
Brute.
Arcady, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial
That's what that
Palace and its
says. That's what
bizarre
that is.
transformation,
I did
they
not say
somehow
Glacius.
recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
Awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
Inexplicable. Yo, there's no way in hell
We are of one mind, then.
I would not let that healer
The
be
ether
my
that
healer.
permeates the
I'd be
ore
like, "Can
used
you
in
even
this
see me,
device
bro?"
is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
So,
No wonder
video,
Licinia
in
kept it
fact,
close.
did not kill the radio star. Okay.
My friends, I must speak with you.
And no, those aren't her ears. They're her horns.
A
Her
young
ears
man
are
was
behind.
caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully,
The Iron
Magni
Man.
restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Make some shrimp? Shrimp gumbo? Shrimp etouffee?
Who do we have here?
Shrimp with garlic sauce?
Garleans?
No.
Traitors to your homeland! Have
Oh,
you no
well,
shame?
I guess there are a couple.
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones, even as we speak.
Would be much of a difference, but it'd be cool if they'd let you put
But
that
it is
little
the people
rock in
of
your head.
Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know, And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
This guy's got a lot of balls making demands. He's one dude with
I
blue
don't much
hair.
like the sound of that. But if
And
you
I'm
do
a
accept his
guy
proposal,
with a big old scythe.
I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
Wow. Talk about ableism.
It's not the warmest invitation.
They know Y'shtola
but it's
is
an
blind.
opportunity to prove
They're
our
like, we've
intentions
seen
true.
with our own eyes.
Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a
Wow,
chance
wow,
to
wow, wow, wow.
make them better.
Yeah, what would your mother say if I let you 2 go by yourself? Shit. Shit.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
A couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Did he just call me a sellsword?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Does he have a little gunblade? Aw. You know what he kind of reminds me of? Soren's Blade was just playing this. It's like a Final Fantasy game, but it's like Final Fantasy like 0 or something. Oh. You're like in a school, military school. It's a Final Fantasy I haven't played yet. But Soren's Blade was playing it. And like I think you were like in a uniform. It made me think you were like in an army or a military school. And it was one of the Final Fantasies that like took forever to come out. They announced it and they changed the name, they announced it again, and they changed the name. I don't think it's Crisis Core. It's like Final Fantasy Neo something. Alright, Biohoss. Liminal Station 4. Saying, where have I heard that name before? I don't know. When I was kicking your mama's ass? There's dangers, run! Not Santa. Yeah. We're about to run towards this big ol'... There, okay. Let's at least try to avoid the woolly mammoths. Oh, it's a fate. We'll go behind the bear. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Good luck, brah. Good luck. This is a weird quest. This is a pretty weird quest. Wait. Let me get my soul on. We'll just do a little quick. Leave that guy behind. Oh, he's really fast. He's much faster than I gave him credit for. Jotun. That, I believe, is, Norse... The name of a Norse ice giant, right? Jotun? I'm almost positive. Almost positive that's the case. I am surprised there was no combat during that run. I mean, I guess we kind of avoided and ran around some people, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, the story's great. It's engaging, cerebral, you know, like, in your mind it's engaging. But, you know, this is a video game. It's not a graphic novel. You know, like, I just wish they gave us a little more options of, like, instead of running from A to B, maybe, I don't know, a little combat, and then cut the run. You know what I mean? Regio Domerum. Wandering off. Understood. This guy gives a lot of orders. Still in level 82. Wow, this people said that, like, man, if you only play for 3 hours a week to get this MSQ done, you're gonna be playing for forever. And I believe them. Weird. This I would think that this guy would have a secret handshake. Pretty much he's saying, he's like, listen, if we get caught, you have to fight them. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop them from trying to kick your ass. I'm just like, shouldn't you, like, I don't know, tell them not to do that? You're not gonna, oh. Alright. I didn't realize that that wasn't an option. It's weird. Okay. So, there are other monsters that do the elbow drop, but it's an untelegraphed move. And it only happens if you go behind them. So you go behind them, and it'll be like, elbow drop. And you're like, oh shit, I better get out from behind you. I've never seen a monster literally turn around and be like, I guess it's time to elbow drop. If I was Julius right now, I'd be like, shit. I've been talking smack to this dude, and he just fucked those guys up. True. This is actually a really compelling and moral paradox, I guess, that they're kind of presented with. Conundrum, maybe, might be the better word. But, like, these people literally are incapable of using magic. They can't use it. They can't understand it. They can't use it. They use, as I said, Iron Man, like, technology, Magitech, to fulfill their everyday needs. So for somebody who relies solely on magic, our people, to come to these people who know nothing of magic, be like, yeah, we got a treatment for that. It just takes a little magic. Oh, man, Of course. Soul. Thank you, Soul. So fucking cool. Alright. Make Soul great for once. Not even again, for once. Well, that's weird. I didn't kill them. Alright, let's mount up. I can't believe I bought this motorcycle. This mount costs like 30 bucks. Is it 30 bucks? The crazy thing is this isn't even the most expensive mount. There's other mounts that will seat like 8 people, and you gotta spend like $40 on that shit. No, I wanted a Solso. I mean, I will give Solso some credit. That's a cool ass looking skill. They fucked up. That guy is looking nasty. That didn't happen for the other tempered people in the other parts of the game. Oh, okay. I'm glad they filled that plot hole up, because I was like, what the fuck happened to them? A massive amount of primal energy. What kind of shrimp you make? We're gonna take the car. I was taking the motorcycle, but we can take the car. We can take the car now. I asked you before you left, I was like, shrimp etouffee, shrimp gumbo, shrimp, and a baked potato. See, I like baked potatoes, but I don't. I do and I don't. Obviously, I love potatoes. But when I get a baked potato, like, the first thing I do is like, oh, a baked potato? Let me mash that shit up. You know? And I have to put I gotta put the sour cream, I gotta put cheddar on there. We're almost there. And, you know, there's so much stuff I got to put on, on a baked potato. Day one of staying... Oh, yeah, macros. Macros are what's important. There's a lot of people out there that'll tell you, like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, you know, like... But at the end of the day, it all really boils down to your calorie intake and the macros for those calories. You're 100% correct, Maggie. 100% correct. But a lot of people are like, oh, I just need to go on the treadmill for like 1,000 hours. Well, talking about the straightest spud on earth. True. True. The nectar of the gods, for sure. You know, I gotta take a break real quick. I gotta use the... Alright, let's get back to it. Let me put a little marker on there so I know to cut that out. Cut it out! So yeah, cardio, the thing about cardio is, yeah, so cardio prompts the burning of fuel, obviously, all right? And when you're older, let me show you something real quick, Maggie. Let me learn you something. The reason why lifting weights is important is because you're prompting muscle growth and repair. You're prompting new muscles to be formed, and that's why as you get older, lifting weights is more important than cardio. Because at the end of the day, you want to promote new cell growth, new cell regeneration, those little tears in the muscle fibers coming back strong, higher protein diet as you get older. Yeah, cardio in itself it's not important. Obviously, you need it, you need to do it. But a lot of people get this crazy idea that if they want to lose weight, they're like, oh, I just have to go on the treadmill for 3 hours 3 hours a week, or, an hour a day on the treadmill. And, ooh, there's like a Subway? Eat fresh down here? Hello? But really, per weight, per workout, you really want to avoid doing more than 45 minutes at a time. Like, 45 minutes a day. Some might even say, like, it even breaks down, like, some might even say, like, it breaks down to, like, an hour a week of cardio is, like, what some people should aim for. I think tomorrow sprints in the middle of my workout. 2 different types of squats. Well, yeah, basically what you're doing is you're keeping your muscles confused with that kind of workout. Basically. I wouldn't say you're going into HIIT, high intensity interval training. But when you introduce a random, sorry, I had to get rid of the camera. As I talk about working out, as I'm pouring myself more, I've already killed like 60% of this bottle. Maybe I'll switch to whiskey. Maybe I'll switch to whiskey instead. But yeah, you're kind of incorporating a HIIT mentality without too much HIIT in, like for me, I know there's a lot of bodybuilders out there who would say I'm wrong, and they're probably right. But like I never prescribed to the today's my leg day, today's my upper day, today's my cardio day, today's my auxiliary and support. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always like full body workouts, change the workouts that attack various body parts, 3 days a week, 1 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off, 2 off, 1 on. And that should be 7 days. Like, it pains me, Maggie. It really does pain me. Because, like, I know all the theorem. I'm on the up and up for most of, like, the new workout stuff out there. Ooh, a lookout section. Let me get this lookout real quick. I just don't have the motivation and time to, like, really commit. But why is this a lookout? I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of neat to, like, look out. Aetherite is not responding. True. Of course.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, he's got the judge armor on?
I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our Emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our
Have you ever
ancestral
cracked a
homeland
watermelon
into
with your
this
thighs
blasted
before,
waste.
Maggie?
Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
Well, who knows? You might be able to do it now.
Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
Damn, okay.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire
I'd love to
or
see that,
necessity
Maggie.
to
I'd love to
gain
see
by
that.
another's loss. That is not why we are here.
He is tall. He's very tall.
Nor
Unlike
have we
me,
come to petition
I'm trying to
your
live
aid in the
vicariously
war with the
through him.
Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated.
Indeed.
And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference. to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth.
We just want to
And
fuck
now we're
this
here,
god up.
And
that's all they want to do.
Is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Absolutely not. I love how at the beginning of my stream, I had so much internet issues, and now everything's running so
Answer me
fucking
this,
smooth.
young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ?
I like how he's a little red in
that
his
we
beard.
cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is
maybe it
the
was a
root
shadow.
of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
He's got a point. I mean, they are incapable of using magic. In a society that can't use any magic, it's like, why
You
would
will
you
remain
bend the
here
knee
while
to
I
somebody
decide
who
what is
has
to
the
be done with
power
you.
to shit fireballs?
Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
So all these people right here in the army with the fancy shields and the guy sitting down with the
We will
armor.
not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
True. So all of these guys in the armor here, Quintus, they're from the Empire Garlemald.
What are these?
And they are pretty much the humans.
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
That's right. That's who I am, mother trucker. Yeah, they have to use technology
Even if he allowed
to
himself to be
mimic
collared,
magic.
the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If he refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
You needn't to worry about us. Kill all of them.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
Oh yeah. Say that emo phrase. Aww.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
What's my favorite emo band?
Take them away.
Probably Pierce the Veil.
Yes, sir.
Does Pierce the Veil count? I guess they're kind of more of a screamo band. But I do enjoy some Pierce the Veil. But you know, obviously, there's plenty of. It's funny because like, yeah, exactly. There's so much good music, emo, like new metal, rock, metal, new metal. Like that time frame was just so good for music. Oh, it doesn't like these days do not compare. Hands down to the very like I like people are just like, oh yeah, I love music now. I'm like, why? What's so good about the music now? Is people just like I'm like, oh my god, mumble rap, stop. You know, you got My Chemical Romance, you got Pierce the Veil, you got the band We Are in the Crowd I found recently. Not sure how old they are, but they're kinda okay. True. I get you, Maggie. AFI, Coheed Cambria. That's more of like a rock metal band. New metal? I guess Coheed would be a new metal band, right? Come on, 83. I suspect now that I'm at 84, this quest will be for 83. The Get Up Kids. Hoo-yah! Bishop Briggs? I'm not familiar with the Bishop Briggs. Alright, where are all the people I'm supposed to talk to? Oh. This isn't just Magic Tech Radio. Alright, we'll save Magic Tech Radio for last. To all the sutures. You know who I used to be really into? And I don't know if people would consider this guy emo, but I think this guy's emo, kind of like how Depeche Mode was emo. But have you ever listened to Damien Rice? Nine lives? Like, I'll bring up Damian Rice, and people are like, who are you talking about? And I'm like, Damian fucking Rice? You don't know? Damian Rice? Damian Rice was like the Hosier before Hosier was Hosier. What's that other song? What's that other song? 9 Lives, The Volcanoes? Emo rock, Meatloaf. Sad that Meatloaf died. He'd do anything for love, but he won't do that. Apparently, he was talking about pegging. I'm lying? Listen, Linda. He'd do anything for love, but he won't do that. Originally, I was under the impression he was talking about just anal. All right? Just anal. And then... But then somebody told me, they're like, yeah, it's anal, but it's his, like, his butt. I was like, what are you talking about? They're like, he's talking about pegging. Like, the chick he's singing to, he's like, listen, I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. I won't let you touch my butt. I guess you wanted to touch her butt. What did you think he was talking about, Maggie? You don't think it's a commitment to take it in the butt? Marriage is just a paper. Pegging's forever. Okay? Okay. Well, I just ruined this YouTube upload. Hey, no hate. No hate. No hate, no judgment. It's 2022. You gotta do what you gotta do. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Speaking of music, I feel like the music isn't quite loud enough. I gotta add a little music into the mix here. No, I'm always this tall, I feel. The way they do the cutscenes, they just import my character. Like, I am really tall. My character is super tall. I have no idea who that is. Does he sing about pegging too? Like our boy Meatloaf? Oh, yes, you posted him to the Discord. He's the funny man. You thought you'd get me. Damn. Oh, you can't really see them. There's like people in the background over there like... Come on, level 83. Level 83! Yes! So I was explaining to this, earlier, Maggie, that the only thing I don't like about Final Fantasy XIV, and not in saying I don't like it, is a little harsh. I love the game. I think they execute the game very well, but everything is level locked. Everything is not even just level locked, but story locked, I should say, actually. So I can't do... It's a good story. I enjoy it. Hold on, I saw a ether current. I want to get that real quick. The problem is that like I can't jump into a dungeon until I get to a certain point of the story. So the next dungeon that I can run unlocks at level 83, but it only unlocks after I hit a certain point in the story, which is the level 83 story. So it's just like, it's just kind of like, okay, the story's great. I feel like the story narratively is fantastic. This guy's literally talking about how when they build cities in this empire, they build the parks and the recreational areas first, and then they build the houses around that. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Looking for some cerulean. So yeah, I like the story. It has a lot of intrigue, politically, and like military stratagem, things like that. Like, that's cool. I like that. But I don't know, like, I'm here to play a game, not watch a movie. I feel like they just have a lot of cutscenes. And it's... In the past, it was worse. I wouldn't say worse, but in the past, they didn't have as many voiced cutscenes. So literally, like, you just spend, like, an hour reading shit. And, like, the game playing itself, pretty much. Which kind of sucked. But, now they've added some voice acting and stuff like that, so that's cool. But, like, a lot of people would like, a lot of people are like, oh, this is just a single-player game with some MMO, with some multiplayer components, which, honestly, I kind of agree with. I don't disagree with that at all. But, like, even single-player games have a way of, like, throwing in random battles, doing like random stuff, like random things that actually involve you playing the game versus watching the game get played through cutscenes and dialogue. And I felt like Shadowbringers did that a lot, and Endwalker has kind of followed that trend. Again, not a bad thing. Like, Shadowbringers and Endwalker have both been considered, like, the best expansions there ever was. I do feel that Heavensward had more action and more player engagement than... is this water? Yep, it's... water. Oh, yeah, no, and that's the thing, like, I'm not even trying to, like, shit on the game, you know? It's like... It's just, like, I don't know. I enjoy this. I like reading it. I like playing it. You know, I like, learning about the world. But it's like, I wish they would just involve me more in that learning process. Elden Ring, I'm probably going to be a spell sword. I'm a Hex Dex kind of guy. I went Hex Dex. I went Pyromancy in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, I was Dark Pyromancy kind of guy. And then Dark Souls 3, I had one guy that was Bleed build and another guy that was Dex Hex. So those are kind of like my go-tos. I like having a little bit of magic. I don't like most of the bow mechanics in games. And I feel that in order to be an efficient warrior in a video game, you need to at least have some kind of whatchamacallit, some kind of range attack. Why not have it be magic? In Demon Souls, oh my god, I abused the fuck out of magic. What about you, Maggie? Honestly, I hope I finish Endwalker before Elden Ring comes out. Because I think I'm gonna have so much fun with Elden Ring that I'm gonna be like doing Elden Ring 24/7, 7 days a week. just like balls to the wall Elden Ring. Like Harry Potter. Harry Potter! Speaking of Harry Potter, I've been trying... First off, welcome in, Lieutenant Moist Pantaloons. I think you were you in my top 5? Streamers this year? Anyways, check out Captain Soggy Pants. Check him out. If you don't, do it. Do it. But I have been meaning to... I want to script a Sorting Hat chat redemption. I think you were in my top 5 streamers of 2021, right? Chill up to the bone. Oh, don't thank me, thank you. It's like 1 billion o'clock right now for you, Captain Soggy Pants. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, I'm freezing. You know, it's funny, Maggie. I always tell myself in, like, Soulsborne games, I'm like, I'm gonna go tanky. I'm gonna go, you know, strength builds. I always end up with dex builds. Your antidepressants make you view the world in like a third person. I honestly, I'm not saying that you're on drugs, but I've done a lot of acid in my days, okay? Done a lot of weird stuff in my days, and I kind of understand where you're coming from. One time, my friends were like, yo, if you take a bunch of equates, you'll like get high as fuck. But not like high, like hallucinate, like, you know, hallucinate kind of high. And I took like 20 equates, which is like the Walmart equivalent of like Tylenol, I think. And I remember I took the equates. You take like 3 at first, 5 at first, and then you take 2 every 15 minutes after the fact. Plus you mix in the alcohol. And I remember I was laying in my bed and I had this out-of-body experience where I stepped out of my body and I was watching like weird dead people walking on the ceiling upside down, looking down at me, and my body was like in the bed just looking up. It was so weird. It was crazy. But hopefully they get your meds kind of leveled out, and yeah, you don't have these weird out-of-body, third-person, time has stopped kind of experiences. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's apples to apples. It's apples to oranges, but at the end of the day, it's all fruit, you know? this third person where you're kind of just like looking over your shoulder and you're just kind of like you can't quite believe everything going on around you is going on, but you're just like, well, this must be it. I'm not saying you're seeing dead people, Cap. But I appreciate you being here at 2 a.m. I've only reached level 83 in the MSQ. Every time I go into Captain's stream, he's like, oh, you played some of that Endwalker? And I'm like, no. Yes and no. God, I'm so tall. You're right, Maggie. I am just like a behemoth. Me too, Maggie. Me too. I can't believe Julius right now is suggesting, hey, we need some beryllium, and we're going to get it from these tanks. So we're going to use some explosives to get those tanks loose. Whoa, basil so fresh, coming in hot. Our raid combined. Whoa! Oh, what is up? Welcome in, raiders. All right. Never played 14. Have you played any Final Fantasies? Nah, I'm pretty big on the Final Fantasies. Though I will admit, 13-2 was your favorite. I was gonna say, I've played a lot of the Final Fantasies. I've played like 7. Well, I should say this. I played a little bit of 7. And I've played like a little bit of 8. Like, I played a little bit of a lot of it when it came to a lot of the Final Fantasies prior to 10. I did not like 9. Some people say I'm crazy for that. I don't know. I played a little 7, played a little 8, skipped 9 for the most part. Played 10 all the way through, 10-2. Played 11 like it was my job. Oh, I need to ask for more explosives. Okay, where you at, Julius? But I played 12. I never played any of the 13s. Now, the 13s, if I recall correctly, those were released... Were those only released on Xbox? Because I think that's the only reason why I didn't play them. Lightning, snow, the characters, I thought were really neat. I thought more of an action-y based Final Fantasy was kind of cool. Super excited for Strangers in Paradise because I'm a huge Soulsborne fan. See, and it's sad. It's sad because I want to play all of the Final Fantasies. I really do. Oh my god, Aaron Wolf, the Hurricane, playing games in hurricanes, dedication right there. Oh, I don't know what I would do. Funny enough, it's funny you say that because I used to play, I played, alright, left or right, left or right, left or right. We're going left. We're going left. I played all of God of War, the original God of War, with no memory card on my PS2. Did I get it? Do I gotta get more bombs? I guess I gotta get more bombs. And I pretty much played with no memory card. So basically, over the course of a weekend, a buddy of mine would take turns playing God of War, and we didn't save, we didn't pause, like we just paused, and like we'd sleep or take breaks or whatever, go to work.
Drink to that.
A hydrate? I do need to hydrate. You can hear it, Soggy Pants. You can hear it. You're like, damn, he sounds rough. So I can only imagine. Ooh, I sound better already. Captain keeping it. Oh. Don't come at me, bruh. You don't know me. So I can like, I feel like I can almost relate to the fact that you were playing in a hurricane, losing power. Like my whole time playing God of War, I was like, oh my God, I hope we don't lose power. I hope something doesn't happen. And like we lose, like literally we had no way to save. So the fact that you have the cojones to go up against the final boss and like worry about that, props. But yeah, I liked the characters. I didn't play 13-2 though. I played 13. So I don't know how many characters. I didn't finish 13, by the way. I played like the first like little bit of it at a friend's house. Listen though, you're a wolf, all right? I'm a wolf, you're a wolf. I got the tattoo to prove it. Wolves get it done, okay? We get it done. How was everybody doing? How was the Genshin? All right, how was Genshin? I like Genshin. I love Genshin Breath of the Waifu. All right, it's a great game. I think it's a beautiful game. There's an event right now. Very cool. The last gacha game that I played was a digital card game.
Finally escaped the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we?
Whoa.
Don't react. You'll only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on as you are and listen.
Hold, please.
After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of us scouts follow you at a discreet distance. We observed you being led into the station, but decided against venturing inside. When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place. Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything. The Legatus himself, eh? Now there's a surprise. This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel. An interesting development, and perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for.
Ooh, Thancred talking dirty.
Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's still too early to get our hopes up. For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
But my behold.
With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
They had not gone far.
We searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
Man, I'm pretty good.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage. For now, this will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
Indeed. See, and that's the thing. I don't mind gacha games.
Ah, there you are.
Speaking of
Heard
Genshin,
you've gone
but
hunting for ceruleum above ground.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm not saying I make a lot of money,
King's
but
ransom?
like sometimes I just want to give them money. Like I want
Hardly.
that. Here is
Thanks
money.
to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Don't make me spend $1,000 to get
Well.
a simple thing. You know what I
Not
mean?
at all what I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile. It's a poor attempt at humor. In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
I trust your expedition was fruitful.
Lord Quintus!
Quintus! Quintus looks like he could be my dad.
To refuel the
my stepdad.
Armor.
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
The time for action is upon us. My men and I have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
Not if you and your men are talking. They're busy talking to you. That's true, Sly. That's true. You caught on! You caught on!
The time for action. What did he mean by that?
Dungeon?
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th is another question.
Slytherin! Harry Potter! Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
Will they ever
Look, I need
escape this
water.
cult?
Let me go get a water real quick.
Return to and reclaim the idyllic spaces of which Eula spoke?
I'll be right back.
Finished your war, Council?
Alphino and Alize are to stay here, as our prisoners. They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil. Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Guardians make, indulge them.
It didn't go zoom. Oh, it's because you're not a sub anymore. Whew. Okay.
Get them out of here.
Oof. I love those emotes, Maggie. I still need to make my animated emotes. But for now, Les Zeus. So I actually lucked out. I lucked out in Genshin Impact, actually, because I always there's two elements I always kind of lean towards when it comes to RPGs that kind of focus into the elements: lightning and air. And there wasn't really a lot of air elemental champions, legends, what do they call them? Banners in Genshin that I was super into. But I really wanted one lightning guy in particular. And I got him. I got him like right off the rip. So I was happy. I was like, I'm happy as a pig in shit. I don't need anything else. Three weeks, I got another Electro character coming out. Well, I got the, he's the guy, God, I can't even remember. It's been, honestly, so long since I've played. I can't remember his name. But he has, like, the werewolf. He's like the, like, he has, his special attack is like the electric wolf that Razor. Yes, Razor. I was like, Razor looks badass. Like, that's the guy I want. And I got him. Like, I think I got him, like, I think I had, like, I don't think I paid for a poll. I think I got him in a free poll. And I was like, oh, lucky me. Bada bing, bada boom. That, and I got another, I got one of the fire guys that, like, a lot of people like. So I got, like, 2 really good polls in the banner. But here's the thing, Basil. Like I said, they didn't have the cross save, and maybe I just have to figure out how to make sure that my phone save goes to my PlayStation save. Because my phone save, I had all the good characters that I wanted. And then on my PlayStation save, I didn't get any characters I wanted. And I was super annoyed. And that's why, one of the reasons why I quit. Because I don't know, I like playing with a controller in my hand. And I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't play this game on my phone. I got a squatty potty, alright? So my bathroom at the house, I sit down, my feet go up in the squatty potty, and I'm done in record time. I ain't got time to mobile game anymore. I can't potty game. So, I was having issues. Honestly, that's the main reason. I mean, for me, like, a lot of people will say, like, oh, I mobile game when I'm in the bathroom, or I'll mobile game when I'm on the train, or I'll mobile game. They have their designated, this is when I mobile game. Oh, it's my lunch break at work. I don't really get a lunch break at work. I just kind of, like, chill at work, do my job. I eat my lunch at my desk. You know, like, I got the squatty potty at home, so I don't get to stay in the bathroom as long. Plus, my kid was all like, wah, 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 wah. What you doing in that bathroom? Wah, 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 wah. So I'm like, okay, I guess I can't stay here and play mobile games. So yeah, my mobile game kind of fell to the wayside. And there's just so many other games I'd rather play on console. I'm like, oh, I'm all fucked up on the Genshin. I'm all fucked up on Genshin. It's like the better Breath of the Wild for me, honestly. I love Breath of the Wild, but I like Genshin more than Breath of the Wild. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's follow Jealous. But one of these days, I hope to play Final Fantasy 13. I really do. It's not like, I know that 13's kind of a divisive game. Either you love it or you hate it. But they say the same thing about Final Fantasy 15. And once I finish Endwalker, I took a poll on Twitter and Discord. And everybody was like, oh, Chaos, play 15. So after I finish Endwalker, I plan on jumping onto 15. Granted, I have Elden Ring coming soon, so who knows what I'm going to do with my life once Elden Ring comes out. But the plan is that my next story-based Final Fantasy to play will be, 15. But I wish there was some way that they could somehow introduce 13 into the PlayStation ecosystem.
At least it was until that night.
Or I just gotta figure out a way to.
I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate. When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside. But they weren't themselves, and they tried to. And I had to.
Damn, he killed his family? Shit.
I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning. To somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped. I promised. The Garlean flag bears a chain, the bonds between our countrymen. A red link at its center, the blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald.
I did not know that. That's pretty interesting. Wow.
But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us?
Well, no, you don't either.
I'm sorry, forget I spoke. We should go.
It's no use.
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But he wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
Digistry or Digible? Honestly, both are pretty catchy. I think Digible is digital, like digital edibles. I think that's a little more current, if that makes sense. Because, you know, it's like, ooh, it's the Digidry, you know, the Digible, you know what I mean? Like, the Digistry just kind of sounds a little formulaic. But Digible sounds like,
painfully
you know,
so.
Digital edible.
Unbearably.
Edible? Digital edible. Yeah.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said. About why no one would accept Garlean rule. Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains. Varys at GiTGuD said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians.
Digital.
United.
It's kind of a mouthful.
One race cleansed of imperfections. A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world? But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum. Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you. And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust?
Me.
All of us lost in a sea of chaos. Searching desperately for purpose.
Did somebody say?
But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some,
ooh, they getting relevant now.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance.
Aggressive ignorance.
I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics. To see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams. As for my dream of building a better world,
XO.
Well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined. But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
They all fucked up. They all fucked up, but they're like, listen, listen, you invading army with the more numbers.
Not that I thought for a moment that it would.
They're like, oh, they're like, listen,
violence,
I know that you guys have supplies and your army's fed and warm and way more, you know, vast than ours right now. But here are our demands. Give us your shit, leave, and go fuck yourself.
I want you to know I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess
they're like, listen, we know you have magic. I do trust the twins. They've been with me for a long time.
You found your own reason to fight.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace. But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
I pray I am up to the task.
There'll always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives.
Indeed. It's pretty much how today
Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know. Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
A thick ear? What the fuck does that mean? Sounds like some Sweet Home Alabama shit.
Thank you, Alice.
Estinian.
The scouts have secured Alize and Alphino. Their collars were removed without complication as well. They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
In due course?
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
This is why I was laughing, Maggie. Because they were like, we have these demands, and you're going to follow our demands because we're the Garleans, and we're going to zip-zop-zoot-bop.
In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
What?
Ambush!
Wow. Wow.
More coming, make ready!
About to fuck them up.
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes
this
until
took
our countrymen
a fucking
return.
turn.
Stop, both of you!
This child may be the worst emissary I've ever seen.
Wait, what about the robots? They were literally robots just shooting like machine guns
We
at
received
us.
an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 12th had ended in failure. Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted. That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Okay.
Lies! Every word!
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Fuck him up! GiTGuD? Dressed to impress on the road less traveled.
Inform her
GiTGuD.
that we will honor the 10th's decision. Bereft of hope, and now dignity. I release you from your duty. All of you. I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity. We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by.
Damn. Damn,
Bonds
Daniel.
forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
He's not about to kill. Oh no. No. No, no, dude. It's not over. Dude, no. Oh, not the beard.
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
If there is still a chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
Like, we just trying to, like, you know, help and shit, right? Oh, no. Oh my god, come on. Damn. Wow. Talk about being stuck in the old ways. Holy shit. That guy was literally like this general of this legendary legion for the Empire. And he couldn't even like fathom working with us, the Eorzeans. And oh my, that's crazy. Holy shit. Like, and we literally, as the Warrior of Light / Endor Darkness, are here with the Eorzeans, and we're just like trying to help. Like, hey man, there's a force greater than us trying to fuck up this world. We just want to help. And they're literally, wow. Wow. Welp indeed, Sly. Welp indeed. Holy shit. I am unattuned. Okay, we got a mountain. I'm still like, my mind right now is still processing the fact that Quintus could not, like, I'm not trying to be political right now, but that's so relevant. My God, like, the United States, like, this didn't even, like, this is a Japanese studio, but for the United States, like, look at, like, think about that. Like, this guy was of one political party, all right? And he just literally could not see himself aligning with us against a common foe. Like, it just blows my mind. You want the Batmobile? Hold on, I'll get the Batmobile. Oh, but the Batmobile goes slower than the motorcycle. We in America could learn something from this. Like, we don't need to cut our nose off to spite our face. Like, shit, people. I'm still baffled. Like, who wrote this story? That was crazy. That was just fucking crazy, man. Oh, Lord. This looks like the beginning of a dungeon. My little living weapon that's following me around. A lot of people say that taking your own life is a sign of weakness, but the willpower needed to take your own life is intense. It's insane. I mean, it's definitely the easy way out, but the act of executing it is just mind-blowing to me. It's definitely a sign of deep pain, and I feel that you would need the depth of pain needed to outweigh the basic, innate, primal urge to live. It, has to be intense. There's no words for it, really, Sly. It's unfathomable for people who haven't ever considered. And even the people who have considered that haven't gone through it would, thank God, never go through with that. You know what I mean? It's just it's crazy. It's really it baffles. Got Sleepy Jesus coming in with some rave. What is up, boy? How you doing? I have to get some fucking emotes put together, to be honest. Alright, so I think I gotta go down here. Great pain indeed, though, Sly. And I'm not trying to be emo. I'm not fishing for attention here or anything like that. But I tell you what, there are definitely days that go by that I thank God that I have kids, because I can only imagine how many people, how many parents, how many not parents, how many people are alive just for the sheer purpose of kids. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, now I can attune to this. Good. Britt, you changed your pink. Well, that came out wrong, or maybe wrong. I don't know. Your chat color is different. But yeah, no, for sure. There are people that I know today that probably wouldn't be around today if it wasn't for the fact that they have kids. And it's I don't know how I feel about saying that out loud. This is my pink now. Oh my god, you still see the stain on there. Especially your oldest. Okay, I feel that. Yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back. Real quick, real quick. Sorry. I had to get my other monitor. Okay. Speaking of children, he's sleeping like a baby. I could hear myself coming through the monitor. Okay, that's a lot of different places to survey, but okay. Okay. That's right, we going extra long tonight, boys. Maybe if I knew how to get out of here. Now that's a hot take. You want to discuss it? Listen. Let me outrun this bad guy here real quick. Everything's a hoe take if you take it just right. But, Sleepy, let me tell you why the Empire wasn't wrong. Darth Sidious, aka the Emperor, was actually in the right. Here's the whole reason why he did what he did, alright? He had a vision through the Force that said, hey, by the way, a race of beings who are immune to the effects of the Force with planet-sized, planet-sized spaceships, I guess is the best way to describe it. They will be coming, and they're pretty much going to try to kill everything. They're going to conquer the world. All right. So the Emperor was like, oh, doesn't count if it's EU fanfiction. It's not fanfiction. This is the literal fiction. This is in the EU. All right? It's not even fanfiction. It's actual EU. All right? So the Emperor is like, okay, well, the Jedi aren't going to prepare appropriately for this new Force coming to enslave the entire galaxy. So they took it upon themselves, speaking over Sly the Firefly's blasphemy. The Emperor took it upon himself to unify the galaxy under one banner, aka the Empire, to fight this Force coming in. That's why they decided to create a a moon-sized space station with a weapon capable of destroying planet-sized spaceships. Just saying. The entire time, the Empire was literally just trying to get everybody under one banner so we could use all of our collective galaxy resources to build an army large enough with weapons great enough to defend against well, we can just agree to disagree. Maybe their methods were a little heavy-handed, Sleepy Jesus. But sometimes you need to make the hard choices to ensure the good of the many. We definitely disagree on many levels. Listen, the Jedi were racists. Listen, they're trying their best, okay? Okay, maybe the Empire wasn't all good. The Jedi are terrible, though. I'm not saying the Sith were better than Jedi, but they kind of were. This whole thing started... Listen. The Jedi were literally told, like, in the beginning, this is how the whole war started between the Jedi and the Sith, alright? The Jedi were the main course of the Force, okay? And basically, they were like, this is the only way to do it. And somebody in the Sith, that started the Sith, I should say, was like, hey, I think I got this other idea on how we can, like, utilize the Force. Like, maybe we should do this instead. And the Jedi were like, listen, if you do that, we're not going to be happy with you, and we'll come fuck you up. And so they're like, no, it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to try to utilize the Force in another way. There's another path. I want to try this other path. And they're like, listen, if you go down that other path, we are going to come push your shit in. Don't do it. And so they're like, no, we're going to go do it. We're going to go do it. And the Sith went and did it, and the Jedi were like, oh, sorry, you are doing it differently than how we do it. We gotta come fuck you up. That's why the movie's called The Revenge of the Sith. Because basically the Jedi, in response to the Sith trying to embrace the Force in their own way, the Jedi went and fucked up the Sith. They were like, we have way bigger numbers than you. And they, like, killed everyone. And the people that survived were like, wow, the Jedi are evil, unrelenting assholes. Alright? And, yeah. Yeah, that's why it's the Revenge of the Sith, by the way, y'all. People are like, well, the Revenge of the Sith? What does that mean? Well, because the Jedi literally started a fight with the Sith because they had a difference of opinion. They were like, oh, you're infected. You're infected by the dark side. We gotta kill you. Wow. Don't mind me eating chips. Carry on. Carry on. So, fun fact, Sleepy Jesus. On Coruscant, there was a Sith temple that was demolished. And on the grounds that the Sith temple was demolished, the Jedi built a temple. And for that reason, because some people say this is a plot hole. They're like, the Jedi like should have known that the Emperor was a Sith. Well, building their temple and pretty much living on top of a dark side site clouded the fact that the Emperor was in fact the Sith. They use the word corrupted kind of loosely in canon. Yestola. There is no canon, only capitalism. Well, they actually say that being the Sith mantra actually falls along the lines of American Dream more than being a Jedi. Alright, we're going into a lot of cutscenes here. No! Oh yeah, both at the end, the extremes of both suck. Oh, we got a Jasker up in here? Flies? I am the Edgelord. Sly, you know me so well.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Hot soup. Maybe both, Sly. Maybe both. Look at this precious little man. Not if you're eating your soup in the bath with hot soap.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
Oh yeah, they're gonna fuck. They are gonna bang.
We were there every step of the way.
Now, Kish.
We? You
What?
barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
Oh no.
I did a damn sight more than you, you lily-livered
Our
bilge
table is broken.
Take that back. Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
Hold on. I hit a button I didn't mean to.
But was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
All right, everybody should be able to talk now. It's my bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
Oopsie poopsie. Oh, they definitely
It's the
gonna
little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Don't cry in your soup, bro.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible.
First off, that's
Were
a
it not
man.
for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company
Oopsie
of
poopsie.
Eorzea. The Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
As do I. Where's my control?
I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast. As if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass.
Boobs are hot. To the moon. Ooh, blue flower. So these flowers here change to your mood.
On behalf of the Gallian Empire, thank you for inviting me today.
What? Emperor Varus?
Oh shit.
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Oh shit.
Save me, brave hero!
Damn it, Fandaniel.
My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
I think at 83 we get a trial too.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Now, it is time for you to awaken. Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Borrowed flesh?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Owlus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
Yeah, I killed him.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject. Come now. To us Ascians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine? I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord.
Oh, Xenos.
When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
What?
Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate. Ah, exposition is in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something
Silence
or
is not
someone
consent.
in their hour of need. Who then? Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course. As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Zosgal.
Not as much as Elidibus or
provinces near and far in open rebellion.
La Habreja, but yeah,
Our
he
bold
definitely likes
new
to hear himself
emperor
talk.
assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself.
Did they just say... Are they implying that Emperor...
And lo,
oh
the
my
Savior
god!
was born. The embodiment of the Garlean spirit.
Anima?
Their anima.
Their anima. Okay. Interesting. Ooh.
It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
You don't give a fuck.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
Why is he gotta walk like that? Why is Fandaniel gotta walk?
That to be the extent of my promise.
Got a little pep in
I
his
have no
step.
doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
Right, Sly? It better be... That does not look like it's amazing food.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought.
Did somebody say...
are my gifts to
chaos?
You alone.
Hey, it's like a salmon?
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost his appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion.
Badly rendered lettuce and salmon.
We are above
True.
such
True.
pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
Is this how he reveals that he's a Reaper now? It's my body. My body. It's telling me yours.
Or together.
My mind's telling me no, but my body. Did you take care? No. No. Wait. Oh no. Oh shit.
Oh dear. Whatever would happen if my
their
lord
souls
were to greet
eradicated
your
by
friends
the
as you?
epicness that is me
I
and
shudder
them.
to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Right? Like, Daniel, let me borrow your body.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making his way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy.
I can't believe I'm in somebody else's
Such
body.
ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue.
That's a motherfucking
Tempered
car.
soldiers,
That was a
with standing
car.
orders to kill those not sworn to anima.
I know, right? Like, so my
Under
body was
normal
possessed by a
circumstances,
dude.
You would make
Okay.
short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
It's 10:55. You know what? Let's do it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this event real quick. Oh my god, I'm so weak. I'm so weak.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows.
Look how tired I am. Like, oh my god, this body sucks. Okay, medical kit. That's right, because we don't have the ability to heal. Okay, let's see if we can go around. Oh, so this is kind of a little stealth mission. Okay. Alright, 2 med kits now. Alright, definitely don't want to go that way. Alright, we're gonna go down the center. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so that's not the way you're supposed to go, neither is that. Oh. This isn't good. Oh my god, this fight. Oh. I literally can't believe how weak I am right now. How the fuck am I supposed to get through that? Okay, I gotta find fuel now. What the fuck is the fuel? Oh, I think I see some. Okay, got a med kit. Alright, that definitely probably has some fuel. Okay. Let's go. Shit. Alright, maybe this Reaper has fuel? Alright, we're gonna try this one first. Where's the fuel at? Okay, I got fuel. Shit. We're gonna see if we can de-aggro. I don't think we can. Shit. Alright, so these bodies, I mean, I'm not gonna say they're weak. Magic isn't everything, but they're definitely less durable without a little bit of ether behind them. So they definitely need their magic check. Am I about to fight this guy too? Oh, okay. Let's split the difference here. Alright. Okay, here we go. I thought I got fuel. That's annoying as all fuck. Carry what tank? That makes me so... I'm almost positive it said I picked up a tank. It just says carry the tank to the immobilized thing, and then what tank? What tank? I thought I got the tank. I thought I got it. Okay, okay, so I'm carrying the tank. Okay, so I can't get into combat. Gotcha. Okay, we're carrying the tank. Carrying the tank. And then things are gonna get epic. Oh yeah, boom. That was it. Lame. What? Don't be lame. These guys right here are like, oh yeah, we totally saw you. No, nothing to say here. We'll just spin to win. Come on now, come on now, come on now. We fighting weird blue bomb dudes, we fighting bears and shit. Eblin bears. These bears are quite hardy folk. Oh my god, this mission is forever. And I have no med kits. Oh my god, this if I have to start this over, oh my god, I'm gonna be so upset. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. Duty failed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call for tonight. It is past my usual end time. What I might do... No, you know what? I will do this next Endwalker stream. I will do this MSQ quest. It is late. The baby, I can tell on the monitor, is a stirring. So I should probably prepare to tend to the child. Okay? We are going to raid, though. We're going to raid out. Alright. We're going to raid somebody else who, is playing Final Fantasy XIV. They're all the rage. VTuber. Let's check them out. I appreciate y'all hanging out for the raid. Final Fantasy XIV is a passion of mine, and I love raiding other people who share that passion. So let's do the dang thing. Amazing stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Oh man, I took the glasses off. I look ridiculous. But let's do it. Let's do it. You'll have a great night. I appreciate you. Let's get this raid going. One of these days, I'll make a raid message. Something profound and epic. But for now, you have a great night. Stay chaotic, and let's do a damn thing.
Hello there.
Yay!